It starts with a phrase, not the spontaneous kind, not the one that bursts from your lips with unfiltered emotion. It's borrowed, rehearsed, like a voice echoing down an empty hallway. You hear it, and something unsettled inside you tightens, though you can't name why. You notice it when someone mirrors your phrasing mid-conversation, claiming it as their own. Again. At that moment the connection feels distant. You pause, searching their expression. Was it admiration or hunger? A subtle shift in the air, a pause, a flicker you can't miss, a spark behind their eyes. You tell yourself it's normal, people pick up habits all the time, you're just being sensitive, right? But then the coincidences begin to add up. And every coincidence stops it being accidental. Sometimes it's harmless, like the friend who starts using your favorite slang after hanging out with you for a week, but other times it's sharper, stranger. It's the sudden deja vu when you read a post online and realize the words are yours, just rearranged. It's the moment you see a project you dreamed up, now parading around under someone else's name. They don't stand watching you from the shadows, notebook in hand. They don't emerge from dark corners wearing mirrored masks. No, they're your mirror, your echo. They're the coworker who syncs with your coffee order, down to that little splash of cream. And it's not just surface habits. Sometimes it's your timing, your rhythm, the subtle way you deliver a thought that makes people lean in. They learn your pauses, your cadence. They don't just copy the what, they copy the how. Copycats don't lurk behind the scenes. They orbit next to you so closely that the air between you fills with echoes. Research on personality mimicry reveals that people who constantly mimic others may do so unconsciously as a way to navigate social uncertainty by reshaping themselves into something more accepted. Notice the echo. When you realize someone consistently repeats you, silently mark the pattern, subtly disrupt it. Use unexpected phrasing or imagery, something uniquely yours, that's hard to copy. If they borrow your style of dressing, twist it into something unusual. If they mimic your word choices, coin new ones on the spot. A copycat thrives on predictability. So make yourself unpredictable. You feel it when they play your song before you can, or quote your favorite line in a way that's almost too perfect. You taste the imitation on your tongue before your voice forms a response. And in that pause, something inside you shifts. They don't mean to erase you, but mimicry without acknowledgement feels like erasure. They don't see theft. They see connection. But connection built on theft still hurts. Psychologists have found that uncredited mimicry can trigger emotional rejection, even when it initially feels familiar, because deep down, it shifts you from original to replicated. Reclaim your voice. Speak your ideas out loud, owning them with your unique rhythm. Create private rituals. Keep a habit that isn't visible, an inside habit that feels like yours alone. If they take from your public self, strengthen your private one. The more layers you have, the harder you are to imitate. Then comes the subtle transformation. Your phrases become their own. Your tone becomes theirs. And you start questioning yourself. Is that your joke or theirs? Is that your hairstyle or just what everyone else now wears? Your identity softens. Your edges blur. Your reflection starts to feel borrowed. You may ask why copy so meticulously? Because it feels powerful. When someone reflects your habits, your style, your essence, they're inserting themselves into your narrative. And when the imitation becomes too good, it is an admiration. It's assimilation. Originality is your shield. The more you evolve, your voice, your mind, your style, the harder it is to imitate authentically. Your identity is sacred. You don't have to blunt it for someone else to shine. Most copycats don't intend harm. They think mimicry is homage. But truthfully, homage without credit is theft. Your existence isn't a free map for someone else to trace. In the end, the only defense is to be defiantly yourself. So live proudly, speak boldly, share openly, on your terms. Because a copycat can only follow the trail you leave behind. The moment you blaze a new path, you become uncopyable. So keep being you, real, original, unafraid, long dramatic resolution and call to action. So here's the truth. When someone keeps copying you, it's rarely about you. It's about them. It's about the hollow spaces inside they don't know how to fill on their own. They're searching for shortcuts to identity. And you just happen to be the nearest blueprint. They might not even realize it's happening. To them, it's not theft. It's survival. And when they copy your words, your clothes, your way of speaking, they're not just trying to look like you. They're trying to be you. Because somewhere, deep down, they've convinced themselves that you've figured something out they haven't. But here's the part. Most people never realize. Copycats can't truly steal you. They can take your moves. They can wear your style. They can mimic your words until the air feels thick with déjà vu. But they cannot replicate your inner vision. They cannot recreate the mind that conceived the original. They cannot touch the quiet, electric process that makes you you. Your creativity, your insight, your evolution. Those are not for sale. Instead of letting their behavior drain you, flip the perspective. Their imitation is proof that you're ahead. You are setting the pace. And if someone's shadowing you, it means you're already walking in the light, far enough in front that they have to sprint just to match your shadow. So don't stop. Keep innovating. Keep building things they can't keep up with. While they're recycling your old chapters, you'll be halfway through writing your next book. In a language they haven't learned yet. Here's the trap. If you waste your energy confronting every copycat, you'll spend your life defending your past instead of creating your future. The ultimate power is not proving they're copying you. It's creating at such a pace with such authenticity that their imitation becomes irrelevant. You are the original. You are the source. And sources never run dry. So live boldly. Share openly, but on your terms. Protect the sacred corners of yourself that no one gets to touch. Make something today that's too strange, too specific, too alive for anyone else to carry without it falling apart in their hands. Because the truth is, a copycat can only follow the trail you leave behind. If this resonated with you, don't just nod and move on. Click the video waiting for you right now, because understanding how to protect your originality will change everything. When you master it, copycats stop being a threat and start becoming proof of your influence. Your story isn't theirs to steal, it's yours to keep writing, and you're just getting started.